Sure, she'll write a strongly worded email about that suplex. Tag made, here comes Naomi.
Trying to scramble over for the tag is Chelsea Green, but her body is letting her
Whoa!
down.
Cover here. Green kicks out. Now let me ask you, Wade, in your opinion, how much credit does Chelsea Green deserve for the success, or at least the attitude change recently, of Piper Niven?
I love it. Sometimes you need that person in your ear, the devil on your shoulder, convincing you that you should be getting opportunities you are not receiving. Piper Niven is as good as anyone on the planet. She is a veteran. She's won gold around the world. She absolutely should
look out!
be in the upper echelons of the women's division. She may well be heading there.
And Naomi continuing to bring the fight. Here comes Green.
In the eye of the storm for a friend.
Well, Naomi is legal and Chelsea Green is feeling the glow. Spiked on the apron. Now from the top turnbuckle, here comes Naomi. Crossbody.
Chelsea Green wobbling around like Bambi on ice. She is in a world of hurt thanks to Naomi's offense.
Dropkick takes Piper off of the apron. Naomi looking to rally the WWE Universe. Dropkick right to the chest of Green.
Naomi taps into this kind of energy. She is virtually unstoppable. The offense continues.
Split-legged moonsault, cover here by Naomi. And Chelsea Green keeps it alive.
Chelsea Green has no idea where she's at right now, but has been saved by Piper Niven, at least temporarily.
There is no safety, not when Naomi's involved.
Naomi using her body as a missile.
Taking out the opposition in one fell swoop. Two birds, one stone. You know the deal. Naomi making the climb again to the high rent district. But look out, keep your eyes on Niven from behind.
Oh, it's dangerous, turning your back on the likes of Piper Niven.
Hooks the leg, does Green. And Bayley saves the matchup for herself and Naomi. The champion doing her best to dispose of Niven on the outside.
Referee losing complete control.
Oh, goodness. Directly into the steel ring stairs. I'm not sure if Bayley caught her knee, perhaps her ribs. Either way, it did not end well. Chelsea wanted the unpretty her. Rear view! Covered by Naomi. Oh my God, and Niven just smashed everyone.
One way to break up a pin and break a couple of spines in
Wade,
the process.
Wade, your worst nightmare is about to come true.